Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from today. Welcome back to another episode of our interview series with people from different parts of the world, from different professions doing this business. I hope you're getting inspired by all these interviews that I'm doing, I'm sharing on my page. So today, my guest is from Germany. She's basically from India, but she's currently living in Germany. So let me introduce Shravya to the screen. Hello, Sravya. How are you?
Hi, Kavya. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good too. Thank you. Thank you for accepting my invite for the interview, Sravya. Um, yeah,
And
so
yeah,
as
yeah.
I
Thank you
keep
for
doing this,
inviting.
yeah, I think there is a bit of a delay, Shravya, but we'll carry on. Okay. So
Sure.
can you please introduce yourself to my audience, like just to know about your background, what you do, when you started this business, and things like that.
Yeah, sure, Kavya. So, my name is Sravya, and I'm a mom of two kids and also a HR by profession. So, because of my husband's job, we need to move from India to Germany. So we relocated to Germany almost 10 years back. So
Oh, okay.
since then we are living here in Germany, and yeah, so at the early stages, I mean, my kids were too young, and I was taking care of them, so I never had a thought of going back to my career. So I was literally giving all my time to my kids because they are very young. I mean, almost my first kid was one 3 years and the second one was 1 year old. So I don't want to send them to daycare and things
Yeah,
like that. So I want to
yeah.
take care by myself. So I was never even thinking of something else. So yeah, after that, after
Okay.
few years, maybe when they started their schooling, I wanted to go back to my career, and I started looking for different options. But when I saw that there is a language which is compulsory and mandatory here in Germany, and I couldn't get back to
Mm.
my HR career. So I was looking for other options online also, and that's how I found an ad, which which has given me all the information
Okay.
about online business. And yeah, and I, without any second thought, I took an action, and I'm here as a digital business owner today.
Awesome, awesome. So, from how many months are you doing this business, Sravya?
It's been a year and a half now, so
Okay.
I'm doing this
Oh, nice.
business.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Great, great, great. Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. So you said you work from, so you're like, how do you spend time on this business? Like, how do you manage this business with your like personal things? You have little children at home. So how do you manage time for this business, Sravya?
I can say I mean, it's not tough, but yeah, within my pockets of time during the day, I just do this business, and
Okay.
whatever task I need to complete on that day, I'll organize myself first, and yeah, I'll just complete
Okay.
it. Mostly, I'll do it, when my kids are in the school, and yeah, during
Asleep.
that time, I'll concentrate on my business, and yeah, rest of the time I have
Okay.
to be with them. That is more important for me. So yeah,
Mhm.
because my husband is a full-time
Awesome.
employee in the corporate
Okay.
office, so I don't want to miss their milestones, and I don't want to miss their time.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's the advantage of this business is also is like you can spend time with your children. You can schedule your work
Correct.
anytime you like based on your schedule. You can actually set your tasks. Like you said, like all the tasks you set your tasks yourself, right? Nobody gives you like you have to do this task today or nothing like that. You have to schedule your task. You have to do it whenever you find the time. So that's the major flexibility we have with this business. Otherwise, if you are joining a job, for example, a part-time job itself, if you join a part-time also you have to have a schedule, right? Like you have to have, you will have a fixed times that you have to work. So I think this would be the best for also moms who really want to spend time with their children but also want to earn on the side. Right. So yeah,
Yeah,
so
basically,
but
I mean, whenever
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
tell me, tell me.
The flexibility is so good that even when my kids, I need to take them to any kind of activities also, I'll just go there and I work from there. So there's
Yeah.
nothing that, because I can do it from my phone itself, right? So I need not have to sit in front of the laptop and I have to work for it. So it's very flexible, and I can just schedule the work, whatever I need to do it for that day.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll not be missing any milestones, you'll not be missing any school events of your children, but you still work on this
Yes,
in the back end.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, great. Great. Awesome. So like you said, Shavya, so you started looking for something and you found this ad on Facebook about this business. But when you first came across this business, were you skeptical, or like was how was your husband's reaction when you said that you will start this business? So did you have questions?
Definitely, because everybody will have that skepticism. I mean, little skepticism, because I am an
Yeah.
employee before, and shifting from employee mindset to a business mindset, it is little difficult for everybody. So yeah, it happened with me also. I mean, it took just a day or two for me, and I immediately took the action. And my husband, yes,
Oh.
he was skeptical at the beginning, and he was the one who has to sponsor me at the beginning also for the investment.
Ah, okay.
So yes, I
Okay.
had that, but yeah, later when he saw the progress in me, he was very happy, and he's now with me all the time. He is
Okay.
supportive.
But I've heard many people say that like you said, your husband was the one who had to sponsor you to start this business. So like that, like what do you have to say to people like women who are actually dependent on their husbands? Like when they say that my husband is not convinced, like so maybe I'll not be able to start. So what do you like? How did you tackle that situation? Is what I was wanting to ask. Like how did
Uh,
you convince your husband to do that?
I know it is difficult, but when you have that inner gut, and when you have that self confidence in yourself, just show that confidence, whatever you have in yourself, to your family members, so that they trust you and they
Yeah.
can have the same confidence in you.
Yeah, yeah, I think so
Definitely
because
they
even
listen to
even for
you.
me, my husband was very skeptical in the beginning, but I think like you said, the confidence is what matters. So
Yeah,
your husband might not be knowing your spouse. It might be
correct.
husband, or sometimes it'll be like the husband sees the post and then
Yes.
the wife is not willing to do. But it happens because the other person wouldn't have seen what you have seen, right? Like you have watched the
Yeah,
workshop,
yeah.
you might have understood more about the business, and you know everything about the business now, but your spouse might not be knowing anything, right? So yeah, it's
And we
normal
can
for
even
them to be
explain.
skeptical.
Correct. And
Yeah.
we can explain them the potential of this business, right? So once you understand it
Yeah.
clearly, you can explain it to them, and make them understand what it
Yeah.
is and how does the sales system work.
Yeah,
So
yeah, so the
yeah,
same
that's
thing.
how he
So
got convinced.
when I came across this yeah, yeah. So when I came across this business, I told him I'm watching something like this, and I think interested in this. And he was like, the first thing he said was, "This is all scam. Don't get into all these
Yeah,
things online. Look for some job and do like legitimate things." And then I just like I didn't tell him what I was doing, and I was just like signed up because we had that 30 days trial. I just thought of
yes.
looking at it and then deciding like if I really want to go ahead, then I can explain it to him. And then in those 30 days period, I was really interested. I explored everything about the business, and I had the confidence that I can do this. So that's when I told him that see, I have checked everything about this. It looks to be genuine. Many people are paying the like everybody in business are
Yeah.
paying the taxes for the income they get. So it should be a genuine business. So let me give it a try. This is what I told him, and I was very confident about it. And he said, "Okay, go ahead. If you really think it is a genuine business, then you can go ahead." And he in the beginning he was skeptical, but once I started, he was very supportive from the beginning.
Yeah.
He was like, even when I was going through the training, he used to ask me like what you're doing, like maybe you can do like this, that, and he used to give suggestions and everything. So it really depends on our confidence, I think, right? Like how we tell
Very
them
true.
how what it is, right? So for that you have to go through the opportunity properly. You have to
Training.
get all your questions
Correct.
answered first, and once your questions are answered, then your when whatever question your spouse asks you, you can answer them. Right,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
that should be the confidence level is what I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome,
We need to
awesome,
understand it
Shravya.
well.
So yeah, yeah. Okay, so what are the personal changes have you seen in yourself after you started this business, Shravya? Like before you started, how was your life, and now how is it changed?
Yeah, I can say there are a lot of changes because, I mean, when I was looking for different options, to work and to restart my career. So, that
Mm,
time I was feeling very low, and I was like, why can't I do some kind of work, and why can't I support my husband or my aging parents financially? So I was very
yeah,
low. Uh, but when I found this business, and it was suiting me so well, and I love the the freedom lifestyle which it gives us. So
yeah,
I even my relationship with my kids is also grown because I involve them in my posts, in my videos,
uh,
whatever I do regularly on my business, right? So even my
yeah,
relationship has grown, and I was not at all a tech savvy before. I
yeah.
mean, you know,
Okay.
right? Even in the HR field, we don't require much. It's not like a technical, a job. So I never had that
Yeah,
exposure to technical field. So, but after coming here and looking at the training which gave me each step, I mean, each step is so well designed, and it gives you almost all the
yeah,
information which you need to do. And I mean, I learned
yeah,
everything by myself. As I mean, even a layman can learn after seeing our
yeah,
training videos. Is what I
yeah,
feel. And yeah, that is
yeah.
how I grow. Every day is my feeling, and yeah, so there is lot of
Nice. That
personal
was
and professional.
good. Okay, okay, great. No, I was about to ask you, was the training easy for you? Like, how was it like? It's all video-based training for us, right? So,
Correct.
how much time did you take to go through the initial steps? Like, how, like, was it easy for you, or did you feel that it is a bit difficult to cope up, something like that?
No, no, no. Initially, when I saw at the beginning, yes, it was little overwhelming for me because I have no idea about this online world, and suddenly
Yeah,
starting a
yeah,
new business, a new venture. Yes, it was, but
mm,
it took time for me. I mean, I was taking a little more time in the beginning, but now it is
yeah,
like 2 to 3 hours a day. I just give it for my business, and yeah, I can complete the tasks for that day.
yeah. I think yeah, that's the spirit. Like that's how we have to take this, right? Like you are getting into something new which you didn't know, don't have any experience
Correct.
about, right? So it might take some time, some more time for some people. Some people might take it easily, and they might complete the training sooner. But it really depends on us. So if you really want to take more time, you can surely take more time, and you can watch the videos as many times as you want, right? And I'm sure, as you said, when you go through the training site in the beginning, it looks overwhelming in the beginning because we have so much of content in the training. But not like everybody don't have to go through all the tabs in the training at once, right? You have to take your time, and we have training for 7 different platforms, so you'll not be working on all 7 platforms at once. We are just giving you all the information packed in one training site, so you just go through one platform at once and you finish that and do your task on that platform, right? Like, so I think it's a very good, very well curated training site with everything is video based, everything is recorded. So it's
Yeah.
like for people who are actually working full time can also do this business because they can come back home, they can watch the video whenever they want. If we have like live trainings, then it is difficult for people who work full time. I think yeah, that would be I think I like the training site more, and also the automated system we have that does most of the job for us. So
Yeah,
Shavya, thank you,
and
thank you so much for your time. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Sorry, yeah. Go
and
ahead,
it's our
please.
like it's our human tendency, right? If you if there's something new which we need to learn, we always feel that overwhelming thing in us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
after that, we'll just get settled in that, and we'll get to know more information.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, we'll be fine with that.
Yeah, the business is the business. This business, especially any business out there, is all about consistency. So it really depends on our mindset also. So if you are like actually willing to do things, if you're really and if you're why the reason why you want to start do this business and why what you want to get from this business, if that is strong, then you'll surely stick to it and you'll make this work, right? Otherwise, people who
Mhm.
come sometimes they go through the training and they think that okay it is like maybe I might not able to do it and within 1 week they'll quit and go. So it really
Yes.
depends on our mindset. So if you want to start a business, then you should have a mindset of a business owner, and you should actually be consistent, put your time and effort, and be patient enough to make your
Yeah.
business work. I think that's what matters. So yeah. Okay, so thank you, Shravya, for giving your time and also sharing your insights about the business. But before you leave, do you have a message for people, especially people like us, spouses who move from one country to another, and we are looking for something but we don't have? So, what do you suggest, like people like that?
Yeah, I just want to say only one thing. Don't stop yourself, if you don't, I mean, if you're not finding any kind of um, work abroad. It's like, you just have to search different options. Whichever suits you, you just go for it. And it's not that our online business you need to choose. It doesn't mean that. Maybe you can just explore more things, and because we are here and we have done that. uh, I can assure you that this is the right platform, and we are having a great time, and we are enjoying our time and financial liberty here. So yeah,
Yeah,
everybody,
awesome.
please, register and go through the webinar. That is your first step. And once you understand through the webinar, maybe you can just take the next step, which has a 30-day trial period. And yeah, based on that, you
Yeah,
can take the next steps. And since our business model is a stepwise structured business model, you may need to take each step at a time, and find
follow
out
the
for
steps.
yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
follow that.
Yeah, yeah. Follow the steps. That's the main thing. Because many people just ask me, I don't have the time to watch the workshop. Can you make it short
Yeah.
and just send me everything in the message? But we can't do that. Like, first thing is, we might be getting a lot of inquiries like this from people, and if we keep explaining to each and every person, then we don't have the time and financial freedom that we need, right? So we're just
Correct.
doing our job, and we are also sharing this opportunity to people, and we have everything set step by step. So you just have to follow the steps. And if you don't have the time to watch the workshop, then you might not have the time to watch, like do the business either, right? So
Yes.
it's a workshop is a very like 1.5 hour workshop that we have, and if you don't have the time to do that, then maybe you will not be able to do this business either. So we keep that workshop as also one of the filters, right? So you just have to follow the steps, and I will be here. We are all real people doing this business, so you can always connect with us, ask your questions, and get everything clear. So just give it a try and see. And there are many people like Shravya said, like you might have not gone back to your career because of you wanted to look after your children. There might be a gap of like 8 years, 10 years sometimes, and
Correct.
they keep looking at what should I do, like I can't go back to my career. So this would be a very good opportunity for people like that who really want to restart their career, but you can choose a different path than what your previous career was, right? And I'm sure this business will give you more income than what your career was. Any career, any job you had, I'm sure this would give you more. So just give it a try and see if it works for you. Okay, so thank you, Shravya, for your time again. And we'll keep in touch.
Yeah, thanks
Okay.
a lot for inviting me, Kavya. Yeah. See you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining the session. And I hope this has inspired at least some of you to take action. So if you have any questions, feel free to connect with us. And we'll connect again next week with maybe another person doing this business from another country and maybe from another profession. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.